Hi, I'm Bill McLoughlin, Editor-in-Chief of Furniture Today. I'm here today with Larry Thomas, Business Editor. Larry and I just returned from Tupelo Market, and so we thought we'd share with you some of our insights from the market. Larry, tell us a little bit about your experience at Tupelo this week.
Well, in spite of rather light traffic, the most of the exhibitors I spoke to said they wrote a lot of business, and the order writing was strong, even for closeouts and inline goods. So all in all, I think most exhibitors were very positive about the outcome of the show.
One of the issues coming out of Las Vegas was the congestion at the West Coast ports that seemed to put a lot of people under pressure. And I noticed that a lot of the suppliers or manufacturers in Tupelo also said they were having trouble getting kits, legs, components. What was your experience? Did you also see some of or hear some of that from folks?
Yes, I did, surprisingly so, but many of the upholstery exhibitors, as you mentioned, use cut and sew cover kits, and they were having trouble. Many of them are stuck in ports, and they've had to resort to some what I call creative logistics to get their goods to Mississippi. And I spoke to one manufacturer in particular who shipped his goods from Shanghai to Vancouver, and then they were sent by truck and rail to Mississippi. But he said he had no choice because he says, I'm out of business if I don't have raw materials in
Now,
stock.
one of the people I heard who had a particularly good market said that he had listened very carefully to his local reps and had brought in merchandise that was very closely tailored to his regional customers. And so I thought that was a very good strategy, turning the market into kind of a regional marketplace. And most of the people I heard, and maybe you heard the same thing, who said they had a very good market, use this as an appointment show rather than relying on walk-in traffic or walk-by traffic. It seemed like those who performed best really put the time and effort in beforehand to make appointments with the appropriate people and make sure that they had guests on hand.
Yes, I would agree. That's why it's critical for the sales rep force to get out and do their prospecting and appointments ahead of time. But especially true with Tupelo, since you have a lot of small to mid-sized dealers who shop there, and they don't always have a lot of time to shop. So it's important for them to get in and take care of business quickly and move on.
Overall, I would say that the market got a solid B grade. I think perhaps the traffic wasn't what everyone hoped for, but it seemed like most people had a productive market. What would you say?
Yes, I would agree with that. And the most exhibitors too, the first quarter in general has been good for business, and they believe that this will keep the momentum going into the perhaps into the second quarter.
I'm Bill McLoughlin with Furniture Today, wishing you good business.